Alright, so as you saw by the title and thumbnail of this video, Mario Kart World is dead. And before you say, before you go into the comments and be like, "Oh, Mario Kart World's not dead, I can see you playing it, I can still play it." And people, like, just hear me out here. Watch this. We got random, but it's a 3-lap track. That only happens about 25% of the time now. Because the most recent update was that instead of when you pick random, you get a 3-lap track 100% of the time, now it's about a 25%. And you want to know what happens the other 75% of the time? One of those 3 courses that you could pick from at the start is going to be the other 75% that you get from random. Doesn't that just seem fun? You know, you pick random because you don't like any of the tracks there or you don't want to play an intermission. So instead, you get one of the 3 tracks that you didn't want to pick. And the sad thing is, a lot of people like this game, including me. I think it's a very good game. Far from perfect, but it's very good. All I want is like a classic mode or something like that where there's no intermissions and you can just play the 3-lap tracks. And it'd just be a lot better because we know that they can do that for other games because for Splatoon 3 we have a casual and competitive mode for, people. We have Turf War and Anarchy Open for like more casual, just hanging with friends. And then we have X-Rank and Series for the more competitive side. So we know it's possible for other games. So we know they can do it for Mario Kart. They're just literally choosing not to. And I'm still gonna play the game, don't get me wrong. I'm just not gonna enjoy it as much as I used to. Because I don't like picking, well, it depends. Some intermissions are pretty cool, and I'd say a majority of them are just kind of boring. But I don't want to play intermissions every time. Like how it was before this update, where it was like, if you got into a good room where people kept picking random, it was about like a 75% chance that you got an intermission. Because not everyone was picking random. There was a couple people who didn't get the memo, or like, I'm gonna pick, I don't know, whatever my favorite intermission is. And it's like, you're just kind of ruining your own fun there. It's fun to play intermissions every once in a while, but if I have to play them over and over and over and over and over again, I'm gonna lose interest in this game. But still pick random because there is still a chance that you get a 3-lap track. It's just not as big as it was before. Yeah, you can see most of the room went random. That means we're in a pretty good room. We got a 3-lap track again. Either we're really lucky or there was an update I missed, because my thing is still on 1.1.2 or whatever this update was on. Either that or we are really, really lucky. Yeah. Also, I love how the Mario Circuit starting line there has like a little Game Boy screen. I just noticed that. That's actually really cool. Also, I forgot the strat where you're supposed to miss the startup boost, drive into the off-road, and get the boxes sideways. Alright, whatever. I'll use one there to speed back up, and one more to take first. It ate my drift, so... Alright, and we're just gonna bag. Yeah, you're just gonna miss me. I did not mean to spam that. But yeah, like, see, tracks like these, even though it's a segmented track and pretty fun, let's go. We got the star. You know, I'd much rather just play a 3-lap track than have to drive to one of these tracks, because these tracks are like some of the best in the entire series, in my opinion. And to not be able to actually play them fully and just play basically 1/3 of them is just not fun. Because this track, Mario Circuit, which is really cool because it's like a Mario Circuit mashup from, like, you know, all the older games. And like, if you pick an intermission to this one, you only get one of the 3, and there's only one intermission or a couple intermissions where you actually get to play all 3. Because I know the intermission from Acorn Heights to here, you get to play all 3. I don't know if there's any others, but it's just not fun. I'd rather play, you know, all 3 laps than just play one of the 3. I'm sure like most of you guys out there share the same frustration at Nintendo for this, because it's like, we bought your game and your new console, and we want to play, you know, your tracks that you paid people a bunch of money to make, you know, really talented people, and you're gonna make us drive to them and only play 1/3 of them, 1/3 of the track. Like, come on, Nintendo. Like, I'm gonna have way more fun here than I would have had driving to any of the other tracks in the game. I'm not even that good at Whistletop Summit. Do you have a red shell? I think you did. Let's get a draft. Let's dodge that. There we go. We're gonna get off early there, just because I don't know the strats there. And we're gonna... We're just gonna go for a regular path. I don't have any blue shell protection anyway. I'd rather give it to I'd rather give first to someone else who has blue shell protection than take the blue shell myself. Just then I don't have to deal with the blue shell. And of course I'm in front of this Bowser. I swear Gus, or whatever his face is, has had like a red shell this whole race. That feels slower. Come on, Trim. Jeez. Roulette lag. It's not worth it. And of course my box gets stolen. Like, that was deliberately malicious. If I could go more inside, but apparently the Dolphin Dasher wants to swing out. Come on, golden or something. Yes. Yes! I think that was 4th or 5th. 4th! Let's go. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, like, see, I actually had to put focus in that whole match, and I'm pretty sure I stopped commentating halfway through because I was focusing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was pretty good. Yep, and I don't know if that was our random pick or someone who just really likes to drive to Crown City from Whistle Stop Summit. But, you know, you can see intermissions are just not fun. Like, I'll leave this one in, but I'm probably going to cut the rest out because I don't have fun. I'm sure you guys wouldn't have fun watching me not have fun. Hey guys, if you made it this far, remember to like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And if you guess where I'm at right now and put your answer in the comments, whoever gets it right first, I will pin their comment. Good luck. The music is nice. That's a plus. Pretty sure for a majority of the songs they used live music, which is pretty good. I like having the bullet, but I don't like the item I have after that, so I'm just going to use it now. Ooh. Got a bunch of coins there. Alright guys, get in front of me. I think this was a 15-player room, so good on that. Get my item in 15th. Alright, this is good. Oh wait, that's right, I didn't end up charging that. But that's okay, I'll just get the coins. Alright guys, get in front of me, get in front of me. There we go. I even missed that item. That was mine. It's all me. It's not even the game's fault. Or anybody else's. That's just me being dumb. Another plus about staying here in the back is once shock happens, I can just spam my bullet here and get a ton of places. Let's just grab that star. Let's grab these. So at least I'm going fast. Yeah. Other way would have been really nice, but we'll just use bullet here. We'll shock into this set or next set, one of the two. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to shock into next set. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a great place to shock here. Shock in 7th. Blue shell. And then boomeranged. I'd rather have someone else pick up the blue shell other than me, but at least someone got the blue shell. Let's just red shell you so you get less time with your golden. Come on. 10th? 9th. Not terrible. Especially after pulling the blue shell. Another thing I don't like about this game is how the shock only hits people in front of you. DK Pass. Let's go. Let's see how many people pick DK Pass. Yep. All but 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all but 6. And we got DK Pass. Yeah, as you can see here, anytime a 3-lap, course is on the screen, everyone starts picking it because they don't want to drive in a straight line somewhere, which is very, very valid. 'Cause I don't like driving, straight lines either. Shock dodge? Nope. Yeah, they're either going to change it into that last set there of the lap or into the first set of the lap. What? I didn't get the pole bounce? I swear, normally, okay. Normally I can be a little bit off and still get the pole bounce. Come on, this guy better have shock and be like, yes, he did! He did! Had a feeling one of the Nabbit players had shock, considering how far back they were. Let's just shroom. Let's go 6th. That was a pretty good comeback. If I do say so myself, I'm probably going to lose a VR for that, but... Oh, plus 16! Let's go. Alright, so we got 3 intermissions again. And of course, it's one of the only people who didn't pick random. So, you know. Alright. Here we are. After a good, like, 2 minutes of non-stop fun, driving in a straight line, we are finally at Sky High Sunday, and we can play the track that whoever, voted this, really wanted to play. I mean, like, I really like Sky High Sunday in this game compared to 8 Deluxe's version. Like, it is way more fun. Like, I would say, like, 20 times more fun. Mainly just because of the new edition of wall riding. Alright, let's just shroom up. And fourth! Fourth, see that? I literally didn't say a word or do anything during that intermission. Like, anything interesting. I literally drove through off-road because I didn't care. I wasn't paying attention. And I still ended up getting top 4. Like, it is not skill-based when you're driving intermission. Got it eventually. I love the prelude to this track. A little song that plays right before we enter. And no shocks have been used, so I think it's safe for me and this Bowser to get on up here. Just gonna... Like, see? Now I can actually have fun. Before, I was having, like, no fun. But now, I'm having, like, 1/3 of the fun I was supposed to have. Now I'm having no fun. Literally no fun. The second I get up to first, you know... The second I get up to first, no fun for me. No fun for Doctor. I do not like this game. Nah, just kidding. I love this game. I can't get enough of it. But I just hate the new update. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, that's Peach Beach. I thought we got random and we were gonna play Salty Salty Speedway. But all 3 laps. Nope, we're going to Peach Beach. At least Peach Beach is a good course. I'm pretty sure we get to play like 2 laps of Peach Beach. Yeah, so 2 laps of intermission and then 2 of Peach Beach. Or something like that. So that's alright. Like, some intermission courses are whatever. But I mean, just look at the mini-map. Look at this. It's a straight line. Well, 2 straight lines. Imagine that, a racing game where you have to drive in straight lines. How fun. No turns or nothing. Okay, yeah, we definitely are going to be driving Peach Beach at least a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but more than normal. I did not know that you could basically trample those Cataquacks. Just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, here we're already at Peach Beach, and we get to drive 2 laps of it. Now this is gonna be fun. Now I'm not being sarcastic. Pretty sure the roofs are like the faster path. Or to bottom at least. Just chuck that. So we are on the final lap here. It's like I hit. Must have hit first place. Oof. I thought my item was getting stolen. Thanks, Nabbit. Really, thank you. Oh, wow, thanks, Toadette. Thanks. There's just way too many super horns in this game, being honest. Come on, something good, something good. I didn't want to use... Oh, my God. See? Like, it's way too chaotic. I didn't want to use my mushroom to, like, get away. Because there was no guarantee that I got any other speed or dodge item. So I wanted to save it for that shortcut. But, of course, my roulette takes forever to finish spinning. And I get a golden, which was good. But I immediately get squashed by 2 megas. Alright. We got another 3 intermission course. Well, 3 intermission courses to pick from. Of course, we just can't get random. We like half the room picking random. I just want to play a full 3 laps on any course. But Nintendo says, no, I'm not allowed to. Alright, we got Wario Shipyard, thankfully. That's good. I don't have to put in much effort, but... Well, as much effort, because it's more of a bagging track. But it's way more fun than... Oh, dang it, I missed the palm tree. Like, I like how we don't go underwater anymore. Just being honest, I like less fun doing that back in 7 and 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart 8. You know, those 3 games. But just being on the water feels really weird. Maybe it's just because I need to get used to it or just like get better, but it doesn't feel right. And it's not just because I'm used to going under the water, but half the time I'm tricking. I'm getting like literally no trick. And like sometimes they'll just eat your drift. And it's like, okay, Nintendo. Who playtested this? Dang it, too far, right? You're supposed to get a wall ride there. Let's just get some points. Yeah. Like, see there, I'm like holding, after the drift ended, and like well, after I let the drift go, I was holding full left there. And it just wouldn't go. Like, drifting in water feels super janky. Because like, it just feels like all your momentum is kind of, what's it called? Oh, someone missed the rail. Like, just being eaten up. Oh, wait, that's right, I used my golden. Did not need to use both of those shrooms. Of course, the shroom that I was going for gets taken. Like, see, I'm holding full left there. And it just keeps sending me to the right, even after I'm on dry ground. expected. And we're gonna go for a little wall ride to finish it off. If you go for that wall ride on laps 3 and lap 3 only, or, you know, if you're doing an intermission there, it saves you a couple spots because I saw a boomerang there and I didn't want to get hit. And I think we're right back up to where we started for today. So, you know, no progress, let's go! Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. And here's a video that you might enjoy. Peace!